Friends, today we shall learn about linear equations in two variables. Okay, in previous years you have already learned about linear equations, and you have learned equations of this type: x plus 1 equal to 0, x plus root 2 equal to 0, root 2 x y plus root 3 equal to 0. This type of equations you have already learnt in your previous classes. And let us think of about the solution of this equation. You have already learned that if x plus 1 is a particular equation you have taken, then x equal to minus 1, and here minus 1 is the solution of this equation. Now let's move forward with this, and this year we shall learn about linear equations in two variables. Okay, let us think of a particular situation. Suppose we are given that sum of two numbers is 5. Okay, then what to do? We are given two numbers and we can take the numbers as x plus y. So if I take x and y as the two numbers, then I have x plus y equal to 5. This is the equation of this statement. Now here you can see we have two variables here, right? So it is a particular equation in which we find two variables. So it is a linear equation in two variables. Okay, so we call it linear equation in two variables. Now it can be written as x plus y minus 5 equal to 0, right? And this can be written in a general form: ax plus by plus c equal to 0. Okay, so this is the general form of a linear equation. General form of a linear equation. Okay, now we shall define what is linear equation in two variables. Okay, so linear equation in two variables. So any equation that can be written in the form ax plus by plus c equal to 0 plus by plus c equal to 0, where a, b and c are real numbers, and a and b are both not 0, is called a linear equation in two variables. Okay, so here you have to remember that a and b, they cannot be both 0, because what happens, let us think that a is 0, then it will be 0x plus by plus c equal to 0. That means this equation has been reduced to by plus c equal to 0. So it is an equation in one variable. So if any if a and b both are 0, then what will happen? A is 0 and b is suppose 0. Then we have 0x plus 0y equal plus c equal to 0. You see, this part is now 0. That means only constant term remains. That's why we cannot take both a and b as 0. So a, b, they cannot be 0 at the same time. Okay. Now let's think what is the solution of linear equation of two variables. Okay, how to solve linear equations in two variables. Now let us take one equation. Suppose x plus y equal to 5. Then we have different values of x and y for which we can solve this equation. Okay, if I take x equal to 0, then what happens? Y equal to 5. If I take x equal to 1, then I have y equal to 4. If I take x equal to 2, then I have y equal to 3. In this way, if I take suppose x equal to minus 5, then I have y equal to 10. So in this way, I can go on writing infinite number of solutions for this equation. So any equation in two variable, we have a infinite number of solution. Okay, so in this type of equation we have infinite number of solution, right? And how to write this solution? We can write the solutions in the form of ordered pair. Okay, we can write it as 0, 5. We can write this as 1, 4. We can write 2, 3. We can write minus 4, 10, like this. Here we call it ordered pair. Okay, ordered pair. So what does it mean? Ordered pair means whatever we have written first, it represents the value of x, and whatever we have written second, it represents the value of y. So ordered pair 0, 5 means it represents x value 0 and y value 5, and we cannot reverse this order, right? We cannot write it as 5, 0. It will be wrong. Okay. Now how to find the solution of this pair of equations in a graph? Okay, now we shall go for solving a pair of linear equations, and we shall plot graphs to find the solution of a pair of linear equation. Okay, now let us consider another pair of equations. Okay. Let us think that we have x plus y equal to 4. Now if I have x plus y equal to 4, x plus y equal to 4, then what are the different solutions for this equation? If I take x equal to 0, then I have y equal to 4. If I have x equal to 1, I have y equal to 3. If I have x equal to 2, I have y equal to 2. In this way, we can take many ordered pairs. Okay, 0, 4, 1, 3, 2, 2. We have different ordered pairs for this, and we can use these ordered pairs to form a line. Okay, minimum we can take three ordered pairs so that we can plot the graph. You know that between any 2 points we can draw a line, but still then we take 3 points so that it will be convenient for us. If there is any mistake, it will be easily found out. Now let us try to put this in graph. Okay. Here I have the graph paper, and I shall draw the axis. Now I shall draw the axis here. Okay. Now I shall draw another axis. Right. So I have drawn both the axes here. And I shall try to put arrow marks like this. This is our x-axis and this is our y-axis, and we have taken the equation x plus y equal to 4, and we have found out the order pair already. And what are the order pairs? We have taken 0, 4, 1, 3, 2, 2. So 4, 0, or we can take 4, 0 also. So we can take any 2 from here or any 3 from here to put points on this graph. Okay, and here we can use the scale. If I can use the scale here, 1 centimeter equal to 1 unit. We can use this scale here. Now 0, 4. If I want to find 0, 4 here, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, minus 1, minus 2, minus 3 like this, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, minus 4 like this. So I want to put 0, 4, and where is 0, 4? This point is 0, 4, and if I take this point 4, 0, I have 4, 0. This is the point 4, 0. I can take any other points. Let me take 2, 2. Then I have 2, 2. This is the point 2, 2. And now I shall join these points with a scale. Okay. Now I have plotted the graph of the equation x plus y equal to 4. This was our equation, and I have plotted the graph of this equation, and any point on this graph represents a solution of this equation. Let me think of this point. This is 3, 1. This is also a solution of this equation. This point, it is 1, 3. This is also another solution. Here if I take this point, this is 5 minus 1. This is also point solution of this equation. So any point on this line gives you the solution of the equation, right? Now let us think of another equation. Okay, let me think of equation. Suppose I take x plus y equal to 2, Okay, here also in the same way we can put different points on the graph and we can find the solution of the equation. Okay, x plus y equal to 2 gives you the points x plus y equal to 2. So we can take here 1 1, we can take 2 0, we can take 0 2, and by taking such points we can find the solution graph of this equation as just I have shown you. Now we shall think of another type of equation. Okay, what are the equations that are parallel to x-axis and equations parallel to y-axis? Okay, now let me draw the axis again. Okay, I have drawn the axis again. Here let me take some points. I shall take here now 1 0 2 0 3 0 minus 1 0. I shall take these points on this graph. Where is 1 0? 1 0 means in x-axis we have to go 1 centimeter and y-axis 0. Here 1 0, this is 2 0, this is 3 0, this is 4 0, this is minus 1 0. That means this line is just on the x-axis. So if I take here y value, I have taken 0. So if I have taken y equal to 0, this line gives me the x-axis. Okay, this is the equation of x-axis. Similarly, if I take x equal to 0, it will give me the equation of y-axis. Okay, this is the equation of y-axis. Now what if I take some other points? Let me take now the points 2 3 2 4 2 1. Okay, I have taken these points. Now I shall put these points on the graph paper again. 2 3. So in x-axis we have 2 and we have to move 3 in y-axis. So this is the point 2 3. And where is 2 4? 2 4. This is the point 2 4. 2 1. This is the point 2 1. If I join these points again, what I get? Now I have joined the points, and what is the result? I got a line which is parallel to y-axis. Okay, I have got the line which is parallel to y-axis. Now that means here you see the value of x here is fixed. So we can say that any line which is represented by x equal to k, any line which is represented as x equal to k will give us a line which is parallel to y-axis. Similarly, if we have a line y equal to k, okay, then we shall get a line in this way which will be parallel to y-axis. Okay, this is the line parallel to x-axis. Okay. So line parallel to y-axis is given by x equal to k, and line parallel to x-axis is given by y equal to k. So hope you have understood all about linear equations in two variables, how to solve them, how to plot the graphs, and what are the equations of lines parallel to x-axis and y-axis. So thank you. We shall meet again.